We just visited the village of Sóller, so we've now come down to the port of Sóller. Port of Sóller is a really beautiful port, and as you can see behind me, there's the bay of Sóller with that narrow entrance with the lighthouses on each side. It's almost circular. If you look on a Google map and look down on it, you'll find that this is a almost circular bay, and is usually a safe refuge for the yachts to come into, and a little sandy beach as well, where today we've got a few fishermen out there. We did have a few problems a few weeks ago. The wind was coming in the wrong direction and blowing right through that narrow gap there, and so they did feel the wrath of the storm on that particular occasion. But let's have a look, see what we can see in the port of Sóller. Most of the visitors who come down to the port of Sóller will come by tram, which brings them down from the village of Sóller. So we can see just along here, we're walking along the tram tracks that run all along the front here in the Puerto Sóller. It was nice to see how busy the village of Sóller was, but coming down to the port, we're back to reality. We're in November of 2020 and we have a pandemic, and there are very, very few tourists on the island, so it's very quiet here. Not the usual hustle and bustle that you would find even at this time of the year, because people come to Sóller because it's great walking country. There's lots of places you can go, lots of hills to climb, and you've even got the beach, and then the pleasant temperatures that we have today, which are in the low 20s. It's a really quite pleasant place to be. Some shops are all open, and Anita always finds one where they've got some clothes for sale. Just as everywhere is at this time of the year, the sea is absolutely beautiful, absolutely crystal clear. And I'm standing here just on the side, and I can see lots of fish swimming around in the water there. If I was in, I'm sure they'd be nibbling my toes. It's nice to see that there are actually people on the beach, and there's even a group over there who are swimming in the sea. This is the beautiful bay, Puerto Sóller. So here are the tram tracks which go from the port all the way up to the village of Sóller, and we have the tram, which is an old San Francisco tram, as you see on the streets of San Francisco. Here's the tram coming up. Not many passengers on board today. There are one or two shops and bars that are open, and then there are hotels that are closed. But a few people around. And it's certainly a very pleasant walk along the front here in Puerto de Sóller. Many of the places we've visited in Mallorca, we've seen works of art in the streets. Here's a particularly nice one. Puerto. Anita's decided she wants these in our garden. Francesca Matti. Not so sure about this one though. Can't quite work this one out.
Radio Mafia de Temps.
Here's one.
Can I sit by
looking
you?
a little bit more modern. So Anita's decided to join in the work of art. There's a granite piece of work by called Dos Manos, Two Hands, 2008. And like many other towns and villages, we found a little alleyway with a few shops, pedestrianised. So just walking back down the alley towards the sea again. Like everywhere else, there's a Chinese restaurant. So here we are in the port of Sóller, and we've decided to stop off for a menu del dia. So cheers everyone, see you all later. Anita chose the salad for starters, and I chose the pasta bolognese. And we both chose the chicken for the main course. So we're just finishing off our lunch. What a splendid view we've got over the port of Sóller. So we've had a very nice lunch at Can Joan. Just had a lovely lunch, and we see there's more people on the beach now, and as we pan around looking at the restaurants, the shops are still open and many of the bars and restaurants are full up, people having their lunches. So there is life in Puerto de Sóller. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Someone in the sea over there, look. If you have enjoyed the video, then please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please share the video with your friends so everybody can enjoy the views of Mallorca.